Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Okay, first cross piece is going to be 1 foot from the end. Right there, that's the center line. Then the next one is 26 inches. Because we've got a piece of angle iron up on the top and I don't want to run into it. Now I'm working with 2-inch channel. So I'm marking the center line of where it goes, and I'm also marking the edges. That way I can just lay it on there, clamp it up, know I'm going good. Next one is at 5 feet. Right here. So one mark at 59 and one mark at 61. Next one is 73 inches. Now I would have liked to just said, well, okay, we're going to land here. We're going to put them at 2 foot spacing and have 5 of them. Or, actually considering the load I'm going to be putting onto it, I could have went with 4. And said 2.5 feet. But it just doesn't work that way. So 7'5". $89 center line. 88 and 90. Last one's 115 center line. Right here. 114, 116. That way I'll have room for this end plate bridge go across the end. It's going to only be half that wide. Hasn't been drilled yet. It's going to land right there, halfway. So I can bolt into that one. Same thing over here. So 4 bolts all together. Yep. Good as gold. I'm going to tack these in place. And then I'll move this and get those lined up and do the tacks on those. Stepping along here, guys. Making progress. I am going to run a couple of practice beads. At least until I feel comfortable. Because it's not been doing a whole lot of welding lately. Especially not with a MIG welder. Well, those look like decent welds. Let's give it a shot, see what happens. Well, that wasn't the best move. Now that was an odd sound. I was out working in the shop, and all of a sudden, this loud cat yowling was going on. And I couldn't figure out where the cat was. I thought the cat was inside the shop because it was so loud. Well, he was. Turns out, somehow or another, I managed to change my ringtone for Lydia to the sound of a cat yowling. So here I am out in the workshop. She's trying to call me. She's got a problem. Wants me to come in the house. I'm thinking it's a cat walking around inside the shop. And I don't have any objection to a cat out in the shop. They catch mice. It's kind of a nice thing. Also, Lydia loves cats. And I thought, well, I wonder if we've got a stray. Because we've got a stray before. And Gabby turned out to be a wonderful little cat. So I was looking around for this cat in the shop, thinking it was up on the roof of the building. I was out in the yard somewhere, and everywhere I went, the cat was yowling. Everywhere I went, I had my phone in my pocket. I'm starting to get ticked. I go outside to see where this cat is. I'm walking around the shop, not seeing it. Looking on the roof, not seeing it. Looking in the yard, not seeing it. But it's there. I came back in the shop after trying to find the cat, which I couldn't find, and noticed that the clock said it was about 11:45, and I went inside to make lunch and found out that Lydia had been trying to call me for 15 or 20 minutes and was getting very frustrated that I wasn't answering my phone. I thought it was a cat. If you have any suggestions for new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.